thank you both for your help today.
Sir, we have another incident just happening in the cafe again.
Right now, presently?
This. Right now, presently,
All right. Where?
Outside. They were carrying somebody.
Where?
What's going on?
Anything of interest, I would say.
Which way? Did you see him go somewhere? Carrying somebody. Oh, there we are. I'm gonna need you guys to stay where you are. I just want to ask some questions. All right, Mr. Toad, who is this person over your shoulder? Mr. Toad, can you explain who this is?
Okay.
Guys, excuse me. Just need you to stay here for a moment. Can you stay here for just a moment, please? Mr. Toad, are you able to let us know who this is?
That's smart.
Hello. He's not on my shoulder anymore.
So why was he on your shoulder and who is he?
I don't know his name. Hello. I don't remember anyone.
My name's Akuma. I was assaulted by this person multiple times.
Assault.
If you call any EMS here, you can double check my wounds and see that I'm not lying.
Absolutely, we will be doing that. Well, that's credible. Okay. First of all,
he told me to punch him
We've
several
been carrying
times.
this person ever since earlier.
all right. Well, we have multiple witnesses. All right, madam, do you agree that you witnessed Mr. Toad assault this man?
Yes, or just earlier. Not only just me, but there were
All right.
other
With multiple
customers.
witness testimony, Mr. Toad, I'm afraid that you are under arrest. I'm going to ask you to allow me to cuff you really quick. We're going to have to bring you in for more questioning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, but in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided to you by the state. Do you understand these rights as I've read them to you? We've had an incident and somebody is under arrest. Officer Muscat, please make their way outside. We have to head back to the station. Oi! What are you doing? Oi! Just because he punched you doesn't mean you can punch him back, all right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. My bad.
All right, you calm down. All right. Jesus, I mean...
By the way, he was threatening this
Was that all right? Was that a slip? Did you sort of use your left muscle by accident, or was that intentional?
No,
Did you mean to punch him?
He's evil, actually.
It was a slip.
He's evil, actually.
A normal individual.
Officer, they told me to look back. This guy.
They told you to look away, and then in that moment, he punched Mr. Toad.
Hello.
Why would I do that? Clearly, you would see me even if they turned to look back.
All right. Well,
This doesn't make logical sense.
All right. Well, seeing as you've just assaulted somebody as well, we're going to get to the bottom of this, but it's going to mean that I am afraid I have to bring you in as well. We're going to bring you both down to the station. We're going to talk to you both and figure out exactly what's going on and who needs to be charged. Are you all right to come with us, sir? I wouldn't want to have to cuff you, but I've seen what I've seen.
I think you're kind of biased. Hello. I think you're kind of biased. Hello.
Okay, I'd like to ask you a question. I'm afraid that there's been a bit of a discrepancy here. You've told me your name is Klein, and yet the name on the ID is Rem-E. Could you clarify that for me, please?
Remy. Remy's the name. That's all there is to it.
He tends to try to gaslight people into saying I'm Remy and that he's Klein. It's I'm Klein, he's Remy.
This is my childhood friend. It's a little bit we've got going on here. I
It's
wouldn't worry
not
too
a
much
bit,
about
it's a
it.
single-sided.
All right, I'm going to get back on the radio for a moment. Okay, so there is another gentleman here who has a red and black bicycle helmet on who claims to be Klein. Is that the case?
What are you doing, guys? What's going on here?
Nothing much. Just had a pair of misdemeanor assaults here. Gonna just charge these guys right away. Witness testimony. We've got everything we need.
Toad's family to me. Your family.
You start.
Take care, cop.
Yeah, of course. No worries.
Start it.
Yes, you can. Start it right now.
Officer, is it alright if
All
I
right.
punch this man here? He's asking me to punch him.
Coward. Hello.
Self-defense!
Oh my God. All right. And now he's down. All right. I'm afraid, having witnessed first-degree assault, I'm gonna have to fucking cuff you as well.
Oh my God!
Who did that? You did that, you bastard. Get in the fucking cuffs, you piece of shit. I have to cuff you as well now, just for the sake of fairness.
That's alright. I understand. I'm an upstanding citizen. I get it.
I'm also an upstanding citizen.
All right, well, that remains to be seen. Okay, Officer Muscat, I'm afraid I've got three suspects here, so... Oh, I can hear you now, that's good. I've got three suspects here, so I'm afraid we won't have all that much room in the car. Would you be all right to make your own way back?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, you three, come with me.
Yes, we'll do. Excuse me, officer, what was your name?
My name is Officer Solomon Serpico, Police Chief Solomon Serpico, at your service.
Are we there soon? Hello.
Please, it's really itchy, please.
Are we there soon? Hello.
Do you want to get done for harassing an officer as well?
Exactly.
It's just itchy.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
I was just asking when we're there. Hello.
What I'm going to do is, as is police procedure, I'm going to question all of you and try to figure out what exactly is going on here. Essentially, we have witness testimony of Mr. Toad's assault of Mr. Remy, and then we have my testimony that I witnessed with my own eyes the two of you assaulting each other. So I think that we've all got a bit of jail time to serve at the moment, but that remains to be seen. Obviously, you may consult with a lawyer. Pick and choose, guys, whichever one you want. Mr. Toad, go on.
Mr. Toad.
Go on in. Okay, next up, we've got one over here. Lovely cell, lovely graffiti in there, bit of modern art. Only one of you.
All right.
Remy, you can come on in. And, if you wouldn't mind, Klein, is it?
Oh, sorry. I was
Come on in.
lost
Come on in. Yeah, you nip on in there. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Smalls. I understand your clients are inside. Please feel free. Go and have your counsel and let me know if you need anything at all, all right?
Yeah, understood, Chief. Thanks.
No worries. So, I'll tell you exactly my point of view, and EMS can help us verify this, hopefully. So, I was investigating a completely unrelated case when suddenly, outside the Cat Cafe, Mr. Toad has Mr. Remy slung over his shoulder. I ask him to put him down, and he complies. At which point, what happens is I ask for testimony of what happened. He claims to have been punched in the head, assaulted by Mr. Toad. Then I had one of the maids at the Cat Cafe confirm this testimony, which made two witnesses, essentially, including the victim himself. Therefore, I can safely say that Mr. Toad most likely assaulted Mr. Remy. However, at the time, Remy was calling himself Klein. I understand this is a joke between Remy and Klein. They like to trick people into thinking they are the opposite person, but whatever, this isn't illegal. After that, I was trying to figure this out before anything else happened. Then, suddenly, without warning, Remy, the one with the metal mask, punches Mr. Toad in the head in front of multiple witnesses, at which point I had to place him in handcuffs as well. Then, I went over and spoke to Klein over there on the right-hand side in cell C3 because I was confused and they told me about the fact that they like to swap names. And then, when I left Klein right next to him because he had done nothing wrong, Klein pulls out a baseball bat and smacks Klein in the head immediately, making all three of them liable for assault. Unsure if it's aggravated at all, but we're going to get to the bottom of it and see what has to be done. I think it might be a bizarre situation for you given that both of your clients assaulted each other.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna speak plainly here. What the fuck do they expect me to do here? What is this? This is a fucking circus. This is a shit show.
I don't know what they expect you to do.
In a cell and I'm trying to represent two of them that attacked each other.
I don't know, mate. Basically, what you've got to do is figure out if they're seeking settlement from each other, and then if they do, you tell them there's no point. This is a completely moot thing. Both of you assaulted each other, and there is essentially all they've got to do is serve their time for having committed a felony.
Oh yeah.
You let me out if I do this. Thank you. 1 second.
Do what?
What was that? Sorry.
You know that thing they do in like...
Who should I bill for this? Are you good? We found your car.
Oh.
I'm going to say no. In fact, I might do you for sexually harassing a police officer, so you better stop.
You don't sound good.
I'm just dancing, hello.
Okay, so let's just clarify what's going on. Mr. Smalls, if you agree with our verdict on Mr. Remy, you're free to go. Thank you very much for your time. Remy, what we're going to do with you is you're going to receive a small fine for your assault of Mr. Toad. However, you are not going to receive jail time because you need to go to hospital to get treated for the injury given to you by Klein. Do you agree with this?
Yes, I do agree with this. Yes, I do.
Alrighty then. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and drop that down, and then I'll leave you to Mr. Justin time. Justin, is that all right?
That's quite fine with me.
Very good.
Solid Serpent, you are an amazing man.
Just want to do my job. Yes, apologies for keeping you in the cell, sir. I'm going to let you go now. You can feel free to head off to the hospital. Thank you for your patience today. Thank you for paying your fine, and best of luck to you, sir. All right. So I've had a discussion with my fellow officers, and unfortunately, a baseball bat directly to the head is, given it resulted in your friend over there needing to go to the hospital with multiple fractures in his skull, we're unfortunately going to put you down for attempted murder.
That sounds about right.
Well, all right. As long as you agree with that, then I guess that's what it's going to have to be. For attempted murder, what we have is a sentence of you're going to be fined anywhere between $3,000 to $8,000. I'm going to give you the minimum sentence on that one. $3,000 I think should be enough, and then anywhere between 8 to 15 months. Well, I'm going to give you right now $3,000, and I'm going to give you a 10-month sentence. So I hope you have a wonderful time in jail. Try not to get hit in the baseball bat by anybody else. Enjoy the free prison food, because it's a lot cheaper than anywhere else in the city. So, Mr. Toad, we're going to be setting your bail at $6,000. If you pay that right away, then you'll be free to go.
Deserve it.
Well, if you don't want to pay your bail, then you're either going to have to set up a payment plan of some kind, although I'm not sure how we'd verify that, or you're going to have to stay here. It's up to you.
I'll stay here then, because I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, another thing about your bail, when you go to court, if you win the court case and you're proven innocent, then you will get the bail money straight back. So if you are truthful, then you're essentially spending $0 to get out of here.
Hello. Well, how can I trust you? You're quite shady.
He's a policeman.
I'm the chief of police.
You have to trust him, Mr. Toad.
Well, he's biased against me. Hello.
He's just doing his job.
He's biased against me because I'm a toad. Hello.
Advise that you listen to him and you leave.
And why should I pay him?
You're not paying me. You're paying the police department. It goes towards paying the salary of the good police officers who work here. The people whose time was spent today making sure that this situation was rectified. The people whose time was spent today setting up this incident for you that may lead you to court and may win you a fancy settlement. So I think it's quite a good thing to do. The bail will be held and it will be paid back to you if you are proven right in court.
Have you guys seen that blonde guy, the blonde lawyer with glasses?
Yes.
He got threatened. He got threatened by Remy.
He was threatened?
That would
He
be
was
evidence.
threatened by Remy.
That is witness.
I
can
saw
you...
it happen at the stairs at the cat cafe.
Stairs at the cat... Okay, all right. I'm going to have to write this down. Can you describe this to me in detail, please?
Hello, I was at the cat cafe. He told me to
No! It's again! Mr. Toad, if you don't mind, please describe to me exactly what happened between yourself and the blonde lawyer. Mr. Simon Smalls, I believe?
Hello, so after he requested me to punch him for money, I said yes. I punched Remy because he was gonna pay me for it and I need money. Hello, I want the car.
Right.
I'm tired of walking.
So right.
So I punched him and then he walked away, walked upstairs at the cat cafe. Hello.
Yes.
I followed him. I was sneaking. Hello, and he started threatening the lawyer and punched him actually too. I saw him get a nosebleed.
Okay, so allow me to summarize, if possible. Sorry, I was just getting the report interface up. So you are saying that the reason you punched Remy and committed that act of assault is because Mr. Smalls offered to pay you money in order to do so. Can you describe why this was?
Oh, the lawyer didn't offer me money.
Why did the lawyer... Okay, why did... Remy offered you money to punch him in the face. He offered you money to punch the lawyer or himself?
No, him. Remy. Himself. Hello.
He wanted you to punch him. Okay, so you were paid in order to commit assault against him?
Yes, hello.
Okay, where does the lawyer come into this?
Well, he left me when he owed me money to talk to the lawyer, but I followed him. And he started threatening the lawyer and said, whenever I get into trouble, you help me. And threatening him.
Okay. So allow me to...
I would say.
So allow me to figure this out. This is very bizarre to me, I have to say. So you, Mr. Toad, at the start of the situation, were paid a certain amount of money to buy Remy to punch Remy. This was a closed deal between the two of you, yes?
No. Remy commissioned me to punch him.
That is what I was asked. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, hello.
Mr. Toad, I'm going to read this out to you because your wording is a little confusing. Not to belittle you at all. I am simply taking a moment to figure this out. Mr. Toad claims that Remy offered him money in exchange for Mr. Toad to punch him in the face. Is that correct?
Yes, hello.
All right. Now, what happened after that?
After that, he walked away when I asked for money.
Okay.
He said, help, this person assaulted me, to the lawyer.
Okay.
Yes, the lawyer didn't want to comply.
Rem-E
So he went
then
upstairs.
refused to pay Mr. Toad before speaking with a lawyer who was present at the scene to represent him. Well, what did he ask the lawyer to do exactly?
I'm not sure.
All right.
Something about him having to cover for him.
And spoke about the lawyer needing to cover for him. Requires... this then led to the series of assaults that have been judged and charged, ending with Klein's attempted murder charge and Rem-E's fine and hospitalization. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. So, if that's the case, Mr. Toad, then I would highly recommend you go to court. I think that you have a good case on your hands and might be in to win. However, if you are still liable for assault, and so if you would like to leave this cell, you are going to need to pay bail. If you are correct and if you're proven right in court, you will receive that money back at your court date.
When's the court date? Hello?
That will be for the judge to decide. Madam, are you able to provide us with a provisionary court date, or is that something that will take more time?
That is, so I at first will have to send the information to our prosecutors. They will be then creating the case for me to approve for a court date after everyone is able to be there and has prepared their evidence and witnesses, etc.
Very well. So it will take some time.
Yes, it'll take a little bit of time, unfortunately.
All right, so either that, I'd say you're going to be waiting at least a couple of days. Would you like to spend a couple of days in this cell?
Yes.
Or would you like to pay us the equivalent of about 3 hours work? It's not that bad. Just take the deal and get out of here, all right?
Hello? I didn't do anything wrong, but okay, hello.
All right, you agree you're going to pay the bail. Remember, you'll get that money back in court if you're proven right, okay?
Okay, hello.
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, what was that, sir?
Have you been to hospital already? You've been treated?
Not yet. I was looking to get my ID back before I go.
Oh, I handed your ID to the doctor, Mr. Time.
How much was it?
I guess I'll just head to the hospital then.
Yeah, you should be heading to hospital. You had some horrible injuries, all right? You take care now.
Of course. How long will Mr. Toad stay in?
Mr. Toad, well, right now we're just trying to figure out where to set bail and whether or not he wants to pay it. So it's going to be a little while, but we're going to get this sorted out. So follow us. Follow me. I'll let you out, okay?
So, Mr. Surfin.
Mr. Serpico.
If I wanted Mr. Toad to be out, is there anything I could do to offer assistance in that regard?
Be out, as in out of prison?
Yes. I want to put bygones be bygones. I feel this whole procedure just adds even more fire to the flame.
Well, in that case, well, you should be made aware that he is sort of levying some accusations against you. If you fully confess to these accusations, then we could avoid the need for a court date and sort this all out right away. Obviously, we would need to be in the presence of the judge just to verify all the information. However, obviously this would have to take place after your surgery. I think that's of a higher importance.
I would like to confess we were friends before, so just a little scuffle that got out of hand. We were both heated, so I don't know how much that changes things.
I'll be reviewing the situation. You get to hospital right away. You're going to be all right to make it there by yourself? I'd recommend calling an ambulance if you can. You've had some fractures in your skull. That's nasty business.
Of course. Just remember what I said. Get them out as soon as possible, or else my family will be very mad, sir.
All right, I'm going to need you to explain exactly what that means.
I'm going to call the ambulance.
All right, so excuse me. No, I'm going to have to detain you for just a moment. What do you mean your family is going to be very mad if you don't get Mr. Toad out? What family?
Just my family doesn't stand for such things, these procedures, and since we're very close friends, they wouldn't like Mr. Toad to be in there for too long. But
all right, why don't you tell me a little bit? Tell me a little bit about your family.
Well, we've been connected to the city a long time ago, but then there was a change of power here and there. Years passed by, and now the city's changed. You're in charge. Many other people are in charge, but the family has deep ties and connections with the formation of the city. So they're always in hiding.
Well,
Never know who they could come from.
of course. Well, this is all deeply intimidating. I'd like to let you know that
Yes.
even if you were to pull some strings and somehow have the entire police department ripped apart, it wouldn't change my mission. I'm still going to look for whatever happened here. So, if really what happened between you and Mr. Toad was just a little scuffle, then all you're going to have to do is confess to what really happened, and both of you can walk free. However, I am going to have to know what you mean by this. This is what you're doing right now is you're threatening a police officer, and that is quite serious.
Oh, Mr. Serpent, what if I told you that I planned all of this?
Oh, I see.
Would you believe it? It sounds
Well-
crazy on paper, though.
Well, I wouldn't be totally surprised. It seems like I've been participating in some kind of Three Stooges routine.
Yeah, and you fell for it. That seems quite idiotic. I'm not trying to aggravate you. on
Well,
purpose.
I'll tell you something. I haven't fallen for nothing. My job is to preserve the rule of law. I witnessed an assault. I took the three of you into prison. I charged you appropriately. And now I'm continuing to do my job by following up on some very threatening behavior. As far as I'm aware, I've got nothing to lose. All I want to do is what's right. So, you can't threaten me. I've got nothing else to lose. So, if you'd like to tell me more about your family, if you seemingly you really enjoy telling me about all this, why don't you come back inside?
My family.
Do you want to come back inside with me and we can write a little report down? You seem to love talking about your family. I could really
course
write up a bit of a memoir for them.
Oh, a memoir. Now it sounds like you're intimidating me. We wouldn't like that, sir. We wouldn't like that.
Try me.
So do you like my little story that I got Mr. Toad to hit me in front of police officers so they bring them in? And then I got my friend over here to hit me in the back of the head with a baseball bat? Does that sound plausible to you?
I mean, I watched your friend hit you in the back of the head with a baseball bat. I saw it all happen right there and then.
weren't
Are you saying that
monitoring
this
all
was all? Are you saying this was all orchestrated by you? You're saying that you were there, you were pulling the strings, paying everyone. You're paying this man to assault you with a baseball bat. Is that the case?
Yes, exactly. If you can clarify with the rest of the lawyers and the judges, you would see that I'm currently in debt. 4,200.
I see. All right. Now, what I'm aware of, you have not been to the hospital yet, have you, sir?
No. And you've clearly been keeping someone here who hasn't been to the hospital. That doesn't look good for your career.
Whatever's good or bad for my career is besides the point, sir. What matters is finding out the truth. Now, I do think it's a good idea that you head on down to the hospital. However, I can ask EMS if they can treat you here. If you continue threatening me, then perhaps we can just keep you in a holding cell and have you treated there.
Won't that keep us closer?
It might.
I see.
All right. Well, you're acting very strange. I'm going to go ahead and give EMS a brief call and just sort of run some of this information by them because it's quite perplexing, I must say. And
Yes.
I find this whole routine very unamusing. All right.
I see. Go ahead.
What did Mr. Justin Time do? Did he not think to take you with him?
No, he didn't.
Hi, paramedic.
Hello there. This is Chief Solomon Serpico. I've got a Rem E here. Who earlier on we had Mr. Justin Time come down and verify.
True that you've got nothing.
Sorry, he's whispering a load of bullshit in my ear. I've got a Mr. Remy here who we verified that he's suffered some pretty terrible injuries, and he was supposed to go to the emergency room with Mr. Justin Time in order to have those treated. However, he has not gone, and he is still here. Now, this man is issuing me with some very bizarre threats. He's either pulling my leg and he's making fun of me and he's wasting my time, or there's something worth following up on here. What I'd like is to keep him in a holding cell. I'm wondering, can surgery or an operation be performed on him while he's incarcerated?
I believe so, but let me just check with the head doctor here, and let me circle back, and we'll call again if that's okay.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much for your help.
Of course. And last but not least, may I get a name one more time?
That was Chief Solomon Serpico, Chief of Police.
Chief. Oh yes, Chief. Serpico, thank you so much. This was Table John Jacobs, so it was nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you, John Jacobs. Yes, all right, I will have a chat with you in a moment. Please call us back as soon as you can.
Gotcha.
All right, see you around. Let me catch up to that guy. Where has he gone to? Okay, we got nothing to worry about here. Just got his phone and his water bottle. All right, well, thank you very much for clarifying that. All right, we want to make sure we're not wrongfully cuffing you, but thank you for consenting to a search.
Of course, anything for a competent chief of police, yes.
Yeah, of course. Well, all right then.
How do you do this?
I believe
without
they may be
resorting to
fleeing the scene
weapons?
southeast
Oh, how
in a
would you even
car.
keep
They
them
just
here?
beeped as they went past. Suspiciously.
You're a funny guy, you know
I'm
that?
not
You're
sure
a
if
really
it is
funny guy. Come on.
The person though. That was weird.
I'd love to be your perfect, what do I call it? Personal jester if you'd like.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Well, I wouldn't dismiss the idea. Sounds pretty good to
In
me.
the direction you said southbound?
Are you holding any, job offers at the moment?
Southbound, southeast.
Unfortunately, we're not. We're actually quite overstaffed. Lots of people really want to be a police officer.
Don't stand it.
Hello, guys. I'm putting this one back in a holding cell because he's been conducting himself in a very strange and threatening manner, and we're gonna ask EMS. We're gonna ask EMS if they can operate on him here, if that's all right.
So, I did just hear from, I heard from the doctor, unfortunately, the individual has to go to the hospital in order to get the surgery.
I see. Is there any way we're able to keep him, any way we can sort of hold him so that he is not able to depart the hospital himself after his surgery? Any way that we can have a police officer accompany him?
I can do that.
Excellent. All right. Well, right now, I'm not aware if this individual is having me on and is sort of cackling behind his mask and wasting a load of my time, or if there really is something mysterious going on with him. All I really need you guys to do is to make sure you handcuff this gentleman, take him to the hospital, make sure he gets the surgery he needs, and then bring him back here. We'll ask him a few questions. But otherwise, sir, if you are having me for a fool, then I'm afraid all you're doing is wasting your own time because the police station never sleeps.
Oh, no, as long as I get to see you, it's never a waste. You and I are connected, Serpent. Just remember that. We'll be seeing a lot of each other.
It's not Serpent, it's Serpico, but that's all right. You can call me Serpent if you like. All right.
I
You guys hear his conduct here. I think a cuffing is well in order. Would anyone be able to escort him to the hospital?
Yeah, we can take him there.
That sounds good to me. Soft cuff should be all right.
1-3 going securing the perimeter to see if
Thank you. Well, please lead the way.
Alright, then you're able to escort him, and then I'll drive you guys there.
All right.
Serpent, keep in touch.
Will do. You have fun now.
I'm going to audibly wink at you now.
Good luck with your surgery, okay?
Oh, we'll do. We'll be seeing lots of each
Here,
other.
let me back up.
Tell me when you find out about the mole.
If there's a mole, I'll be having a wonderful day. I'll be having a wonderful day in court. So I'm gonna have a chat with Mr. Remy, see what he knows. If he's a bastard who's been wasting my time, he's getting obstruction of justice, and if he tells us more, then he tells us more. We'll see. Hello there, mate. Apologies to keep you waiting so long. We had a very serious situation we were dealing with. So
no problem.
Thank you. I'm glad you understand. You've got your phone out right now. Who are you on the phone with, sir?
With Klein, my buddy from earlier, the one that was in the jail cell. We were talking over.
He's right over
the
here
scuff.
on the left.
That's all.
Jesus Christ.
I'll call my lawyers.
Good to see you again, Smalls.
Oh yeah, pleasure, Chief. What's
Well,
situation?
essentially, what we've been faced with here today, from my perspective, is this man was free to go. I was about to let him head off to EMS. The fact is, he could have headed to EMS with Just in Time, who treated him, but he chose not to. He stayed around, and when we got to the lobby, he made some very bizarre remarks. Started talking about how his family was well connected. Made a threat that if Mr. Toad wasn't let go quickly, that he would, that his family would threaten to, I believe, rip the police department apart. Things like that. All kinds of vague statements. I'm not sure, really, if this gentleman is truly a well-connected member of some underground crime family, or if he's a low-grade prankster who loves to waste police time. Either way, if he is lying and he's just having me for fool, he's guilty of obstruction of justice. And if he is telling the truth, then we've got a whole lot more to investigate, and he's guilty of far more than that.
Great. Sounds like I have a really easy case ahead of me.
Certainly, but I appreciate your candor nonetheless.
Yeah, of course. Well, let me talk to my client and tell you what he has to say, and we'll do the whole, back and forth.
Cheers. All right, I'll be conferring with me officers. You can go right ahead. Hello, Mr. Smalls. What's the situation here then?
All right, so listen. I mean, he claims he did it as a bit of a practical joke. Some kind of funny little thing mentioning a family, and then I don't know the intricacies of these freak shows, but he says it was more of a hee hee ha ha from him.
Right. More of a hee ha ha. I get you.
Allegedly.
Yes, and what he did mention to me was that supposedly, or Mr. Toad mentioned, and this may have to be something for court. I'm just sort of bringing it up to you now. What Mr. Toad mentioned is that supposedly Remy had come to you, threatening, saying you need to represent me or whatever it is. Was that the case? Is that true? At the incident in the Cat Cafe when all of the assaults were taking place.
Well, you know, I did get in a scuffle with this guy, but I don't really recall those exact words. You know, he says a lot of things, so I'm not entirely sure what those claims are. But I was attacked by this guy, but unbiased approach. I am his lawyer.
You don't want to press charges against him, do you?
No, not currently. But if he does it again, I definitely will. Whether his words are true or not, I mean, I guess it could be a court thing between he and his, his friends or whatever they are. But what do we say on this guy? We gotta let him out. We gotta hit him with a fine and just let him, walk on this one.
Well, given that, what we've got to do is figure out exactly what it means. From what I'm aware of, I feel that he should be charged with obstruction of justice. He's wasted a hell of a lot of our time today. We've already charged him with assault, but we have given him the time to get that surgery done. And after that point, he has threatened me with the sort of dissolution of this entire institution. He's made a lot of claims that could be potentially extremely valuable to the police in our ongoing investigations. If those are complete fabrications, that is, I'm afraid, obstruction of justice, and he is going to have to be sentenced for that. How does that make you feel as his representing lawyer?
With the obstruction, he will be sentenced. Is that correct?
He will be. He will be sentenced. Yes. So if his lawyer wants to take it to court, it will go to court.
I see. Let me talk to him real quick, and I'll get back to you guys.
You take your time. You will feel free to. To explain what we're looking at, Mr. Remy, given the threats that you made and the amount of extra time that has been spent seeing to you, what I'm considering charging you with is obstruction of justice. Now, what we were saying, the officers and myself were in the corner. What we were saying is, you, due to the meeting we had, which was outside of our control, you've been down here for quite some time, which would have sort of matched the amount of time you would have spent in jail had you been found guilty of obstruction of justice. So I'm prepared to, after you've served your time in this holding cell, to let you go right away. No fine, no nothing. You can just head on out, because you have been quite severely punished, I think, for having behaved this way, and we can look the other way as far as this goes. But if you would still like to take it to court, then you may.
No, you don't want to take it to court. As your lawyer, you don't want to take it to court. You're done. You're done. You'll walk out with me. I want to see you walk out with me. We are done.
I think we need to take it to court.
Okay.
It's going to be the hardest case you ever have, Smalls. Come on.
All right. In that case, if he wants to go to court, but he's already been down here for so long, I'm happy to set bail relatively low, and we can go back to court tomorrow and see what happens.
I'll talk to the judge and get it scheduled.
All right. Lovely to hear it, fellas. Thank you very much for making this simple for me.
All right. Yeah, of course, Chief. Always happy to do the law. Walk out with them. Don't say anything.
Come on, Smalls.
Pleasure doing business with you people. Do you need to handcuff me or anything, sir?
Oh, I'm so sorry, muscle spasm.
Oh, it's a rat.
That's I understand.
It's just a muscle.
Go on.
All right, this way.
You trust me to walk uncuffed? Aren't I a suspect?
Well, you are, but thankfully, we've got enough officers here, and I don't want you to be able to bring more up against me in court. I think it's going to be quite a disaster with the amount you've had to say. So let's keep moving on.
Serpent, please. Why would I ever want to bring disaster or pain to you? We're buddies.
Please stop talking. Please stop talking.
Smalls, you might have the worst luck of any lawyer I've met in my life. You have only ever represented these absolute pranksters. It must be a nightmare. I really can't imagine it.
I'm attracted to, what can I say? Just a magnet.
I don't want you like that. Sorry.
Hey, I don't want to stand the closest then.
Hey, unless you want, I'd keep your mouth shut unless you want to get done for sexual harassment as well.
Right, Stewart.
Stop talking.
Either way.
What a day.
What a day, eh? It's been mad.
But the gears of the law keep spinning.
As they always will. No matter what happens to you or I or anyone in this precinct or anyone out there, the law will continue to the law will continue to do its
That's
thing.
the only truth we know.
Certainly.
Exactly.
It's blood on the
Exactly.
floor. I'll have to have a look at that. All right. Thank you very much, sir. You are free to go. I'll see you in court tomorrow.
I'll see you then. Any specific time you'd like to
Thank you
meet?
for your cooperation.
It depends on what the
We have
judge
to set
sets
it
it
up
at.
with the judge.
I'll be around all day, so it's whenever the judge allows it.
All right. All right. Sorry, just taking a picture of you to keep for myself.
Remember,
What?
you're on bail, so
Please
if you
stop
don't do
doing
anything else,
things. Don't do
it's gonna be bad.
anything.
Makes me happy. Thank you very much.
All right, Chief. Have a good day. I'm going to sleep.
I will. I've had a lovely day.